I've never had bangs before because I'm not a lunatic.
I've had
I'm
bangs.
just playing. We are making pet rocks that reflect our biggest money regret and not our biggest life regret.
I went blonde for a year and I spent up to $1,000 on it. And my hair is naturally black, and I got to like really platinum blonde for a bit.
Like fully? Like roots
Balayage.
to tip?
Okay.
And then, yeah, I just kept having to go back because I was like, I'm not blonde enough.
How much money did you spend on your balayage, do you think, in total?
Well, okay, so the problem was I wanted to dye it, and I did it behind my parents' back.
Wait, could they not see it?
Well, no, it's because they're like really big, like, oh, keep your natural beauty. And I dyed it with box dye, which is my mistake because once you do that, you can't bleach over box dye. So when I got it like fixed because it was bad, I paid like $200 and went back 2 months later, I paid like $300. It was a great era. I loved being blonde. I look back at it very fondly and I always want to go back, but I just can't stomach the amount of damage it did to my hair.
Yeah, it's too much upkeep and it's too expensive for what it is.
That's why my pet rock.
Oh my gosh, wait. She looks like a natural blonde.
She came out the womb this way.
Oh, she was born with that. She was born this way. Maybelline.
It's Rockler Swift.
Right now it kind of looks like Justin Bieber.
Oh.
Oh, turn around. Look at it.
Turn around.
Oh.
Oh, we all sang different
Yeah, we all
songs.
sang different parts. All sang different parts.
Okay, Serena, what was your biggest money regret?
Okay, my biggest money regret is laser hair removal. Because I've always been a pretty hairy girl.
Same.
And I've been plucking my eyebrows, like taking the hair off my arms since I'm in elementary school, to be really honest with you. And when I finally made enough money, I put, I don't know, I want to say $2,000 to $3,000, maybe even more, $3,000, $4,000, yep,
Wow.
away for several sessions of laser hair removal, to then be told that because I was on birth control at the time for my acne, that when I got off birth control, all my hair grew back.
So, but why would the technician not be like, hey girl, are you on birth control?
She told me that it didn't affect it. And that was the first question I asked. And she was like, no, not a problem. After 10 sessions, I really regretted it because first of all, I hate being played for a fool. I usually do so much research when I'm about to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
But this was a friend that suggested this clinic to me. She said it had worked perfectly on her. So I was like, oh, okay, perfect. Like I trust her.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have. I should have done my own research,
Your own
but that's
research,
okay.
yeah.
You live and you learn, right? And
Amen.
now I'm hairy, but I look good, so no complaints here. And that's why my little rock is hairy as can be. It's Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter.
Wait, we both have hair.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, guys, now I want to give mine hair.
Yeah, they would be best friends in school.
Wow. Okay, so what I'm illustrating here with my little man with arms is a leather jacket that I bought at a thrift store on King West. But you know when you just make eye contact with that one beautiful item and you're like, I want to take you home so bad. And it was like towards the beginning of summer, so I feel like I kind of knew I wasn't going to be able to wear it much for the season. But still, I was envisioning my best fall self looking so gorgeous in this leather jacket. And I think it was originally priced at $300. Yeah, which I mean, for a good quality leather jacket, and it literally fit me like a glove. So I ended up bringing them down in price. So I think I ended up getting it for like $225.
You negotiated?
I did. I negotiated. I always negotiate at secondhand stores, unless it's for charity. And it's not that I regret the jacket itself because it's a beautiful jacket. It fits me great. I think I've actually worn it out like 3 or 4 times, and I've had it for over a year. No, I'm not kidding. But it's just that it's really heavy. It's a really big jacket, you know what I mean?
No excuses,
and
you need to wear it.
Also, because it was kind of expensive, I don't want to wear it to a place where I might get it dirty or get it stolen as well.
Listen, there's no reason to be embarrassed about anything. Harry says so, and Harry knows the truth.
Harry Styles.
Harry knows it all.
1 minute sugar. Oh my god, yours is really cute, Hannah.
I gave her glitter on her face because she's bejeweled.
Oh my gosh, best believe I'm still bejeweled. Okay, here's my guy.
Oh, I like her. She's too good.
Oh,
And I'm
too good.
You're too. Yours is much better than mine.
oh,
Oh, the eyebrows are so cute.
yours is so cute.
And And they're perfect little eyebrows. No laser hair removal for you, boo. Well, ever since that happened with the laser hair removal and spending so much money on something that was ultimately useless, I just put a little bit more research when I'm buying something that's pretty costly. I'll look at reviews. I'll maybe even just look at the information on the product itself, where it came from, how it's manufactured.
Yeah, that's smart. I think especially like making sure that what you're gonna do is a good investment, but from the investment perspective of like, when am I gonna wear this? When am I gonna use this? When I've done that mistake thrifting so many times.
What did I learn? Well, I like to buy things I see on TikTok, and I've been showing a lot more self-restraint.
Nice.
And like if I see something super expensive, I'll try and find a dupe. And then if I like the dupe, then I'll purchase the actual thing.
Fair.
Okay.
Like a trial run. So I saw this really expensive perfume, and I was like, But then I was like, why can't I just buy this Bath & Body Works knockoff?
My usual philosophy with that is buy nice or buy it twice. So like I would choose to not buy the dupe. But I think that's an interesting strategy. Like you're test running it.
Yeah, like a test run.
What's his name? Danny Pebbleito.
Rockler Swift.
Harry Styles.
Wait, they dated.
Ew, get away.
And then she went to Danny.
And now they're together.
Thanks for watching, Street Sense crew.
Drop your biggest money regrets in the comments.
See you next time.